Hello and welcome to Five Drive School of Motoring. It's Mohammed. I hope you guys are doing great. This is another full test video of one of my students, Jimmy, and he passed his test first time at Thornbury Test Center with just one minor mistake, and the time of the test was 11:08. Let's watch his video then. Okay, he's at the test center with the examiner. He has already read the number plate and he has already answered one of the tell me questions, and they're about to move off. The speed limit will be mentioned at the top left corner. Out of the car park at the end of the road, they will be turning left. And at the roundabout, Jimmy will be turning left to take first exit. Then ahead, examiner will tell him to stay on the right. You have to listen to the examiner carefully. Here, he'll be told to stay in the most right lane once gone through the traffic light. Now, once through this set of traffic lights, he'll be told to stay in the second lane from the right. And then ahead, speed limit will change to 40 miles an hour. Ahead, a new lane appears, so you have to move into the most left lane because that's your driving lane. Now he'll be going towards Pudsey. As I've marked, it's third exit, but you have to stay in the left lane. Examiner will give you directions quite clearly, so they will say just turn left at the traffic light and follow the bend to the right to go all the way towards Pudsey. When you take this left turn at the traffic light, make sure you cancel the signal and stay in the left lane. Because if you keep the signal on, you'll be going towards Cavalry. And on the floor it says Pudsey, and Jimmy does really well to keep that junction on the left clear. And this is the lane you have to just follow, and you will be going towards Pudsey then. And here, check your center mirror, left mirror, and signal left to take the exit. And speed limit will be 30 miles an hour now. And now examiner will tell him to pull up on the left somewhere safe. And then he'll be asked to move off again. And then he'll take the next road on the left after the bus stop. That is 20 miles an hour zone. And ahead he'll be told to pull up on the left somewhere safe. And then he'll be asked to move off again. And at the end of the road, he'll be turning right, and speed limit will be 30 miles an hour. And now Jimmy will be asked to pull up on the left somewhere safe. Okay, this is where independent driving starts. So examiner is going to put sat-nav on, and Jimmy will be following the sat-nav from now on. And ahead at the giveaway, he's going to be turning left. And ahead, the speed limit will change to 20 miles an hour. There is a mini roundabout ahead. That's where he's going to be turning left. Be careful with this one because there's absolutely no marking for the roundabout. You can see on the floor a little bit of sign of the roundabout, but otherwise you won't be able to see any sign on approach. And speed limit will change to 30 miles an hour now. After the zebra crossing, he's going to be turning right, and that new road is 20 miles an hour zone, so the speed limit will change as soon as the turn is taken. You can see the sign. And ahead, he's going to be asked to go into the Go Outdoors car park, and he's going to be following the road to the right, and then again follow the road to the left, and then again to the left, and this is where he's going to carry out a bay park. Okay, so he tried it, so he went a little bit too much on the left, as you can see. So what he does is he reverses and then he goes back into the bay, and that is the only minor mistake he got. Otherwise his driving was absolutely perfect. So he's done now. He's going to reverse out and go to the left, and then go back onto the sat-nav route. He took quite a few attempts. To be honest, he was pretty much okay at second attempt, but then he was making sure I am perfectly fine, which he manages to do in the end. And then finally he reverses out, and he's going to be following sat-nav again. Just going to follow the bend and take this right turn, and then a left turn at the end of the road, and then he's going to be turning right at the end of the road again. And then he'll be taking next road on the right. And then he'll be asked to pull up on the left before this car in front. This is move off at an angle exercise, so examiner will ask you to do that on your test. Make sure you do not go too close to the car in front. And they've moved off again, and they're going to be taking next road on the left. And at the end of the road, Jimmy will be turning right. And at the end of the road, he'll be turning right again. And at the end of the road, he'll be turning right again. So speed limit on the new road will be 30 miles an hour. So once he's taken that right turn, he's just going to follow the bend to the left. There is a priority sign coming up ahead, so you will have priority here. And at the end of the road, you'll be turning left. And then at the roundabout, you'll be turning left to take first exit. Remember, on this road, when there's traffic, so many keep clear signs, so you have to keep them clear. And sat-nav might say second exit, but it's a first exit. And there is a national speed limit sign there, so the speed limit will be 60 miles an hour because it's a single carriageway. So this red car in front was going a little bit slow, so he decides to overtake that car, then comes back in his lane again. Now Jimmy's coming up to the roundabout. This is controlled by traffic light, so he's going to be taking third exit there towards Bradford. I'll try and make another full video on it, because on this one you have to be in the right lane and get into the middle lane now, but make sure you put the right signal on. So he stays in the right lane, which is not a problem. The right lane goes to Bradford as well, so it won't be considered as a mistake, but ideally he should have been in the middle lane. And when you're in the middle lane, you must put the right signal on, because the middle lane goes straight and right. So he follows that lane, the right lane, and then he checks his mirrors and signals left, and he comes back in the left lane, which was absolutely fine. However, there was a better way to deal with that roundabout, so I'll try and make a full video on that. So there are always parked cars on this road, so make sure you get in the middle lane, and when it's safe, you come back in like Jimmy did. Then he overtakes that lorry again, and then he comes back in the left lane, and ahead the speed limit will change to 30 miles an hour. This is where independent driving ended. So he's gonna be turning left at the traffic lights. So as soon as you turn left, examiner will tell you to stay to the right. Should be taking third exit, and the speed limit changes to 10 miles an hour here. And then he's going to be taking second road on the right. This is first, which goes to Agra, and then this next road on the right is towards the test center. So make sure once you've taken that turn, slow right down. There's a very sharp hump there, so you need to take that in first, and then ideally you should stay in the first gear after that. An examiner will tell you to park in any of the bays on the right. Sometimes there are bays available opposite where those 4 cars are parked, but again depends where they can ask you to park. And there you go, he's passed the test with one minor mistake, which is absolutely brilliant. So congratulations to him, and thank you very much guys for watching this video.